Mr. Ravindra, thank you for taking your time and joining me over here at News 9. Good morning to you. How do you look at this verdict where the court decided to revisit their order and make certain amendments and changes? How do you look at the order now?
This is a very historic day for animal lovers and probably the India itself, the compassion one. Okay, and court actually looked over all the researches, all the evidences which was required for the Supreme Court to do, and they didn't make a hasty decision, or they took all the evidences from both the parties and made this judgment. And it is unbelievable that actually we have won today.
We have one today is what Ravindra is telling us right now. I am also joined by Barkha Trehan, who's a social activist. Ms. Trehan, good morning. Thank you for taking your time and joining me over here at News 9. Mr. Ravindra is saying that it is a victory for animal lovers. The Supreme Court decided to revisit its order and made certain changes to bring about a balancing act of sorts. Mr. Trehan, what do you have to say about it?
I'm glad if he thinks it's a victory, but I think the court has given a verdict which everyone would appreciate. Firstly, they asked to remove all the dogs to shelter within 8 weeks. So now they are not saying about this. But they were, after the protests and all, the Supreme Court has done a revision where dogs will be released post sterilization, which is good. And the best part I liked about the judgment was no feeding in public places. I think this is going to solve the issue till a great extent, because when you are feeding so many dogs every day and where senior citizen children are passing, and these dogs will attack the senior children, the maids, the children, so the senior citizens also. So it is, I think it is a good judgment. And for let's make it sure everybody has to be very vigilant. Even the people who are living in the society have to be very vigilant about that no one feeds them in open, where public areas, in the public areas you can go and feed them in your home or wherever you feel like. And the dog sterilization program should be done in the right manner, so that the children who are dying, see, human life is very, very important. I am a dog lover, but not to that extent that a dog kills my child and I'm still with the dog. No, I am not that much, because for me, human lives matter more than dog's life. Let me make this very clear. So now we have to get rid of those dogs who have rabies, and the vaccination program should be done rightly, and no obstruction. Anybody who's creating obstruction should be penalized, so that the other one doesn't follow the same footsteps.
Absolutely, Mr. Rehan. Mr. Ravindra, what do you have to say about it? Because, we are playing out these visuals on our screens right now, and we cannot look the other way. It is a problem. We constantly, every single day here in the news channel, keep getting reports of children being mauled to death, or another person, an adult who has succumbed to the rabies because he was bitten by a dog. So the stray dog menace is an issue that we cannot really look the other way about. But now the Supreme Court has stepped in. They have tried to put check and balances in place. Do you agree with what Mr. Rahan is saying now?
Oh, definitely. See, even for animal welfareists like me, it is very important to take care of the human life, because human life matter to us also. And the problem was during ABC 2023, when ABC 2023 was when the order was given out, it is clearly mentions that you can't feed in public places. Right now, it has gone to the Supreme Court and it has become a national use, so people are aware of it. Even from the beginning itself, there was a clear instruction saying that we shouldn't feed where there are a lot of people movement and there are a lot of people coming in coming out. So to control this kind of act itself, they already ABC rules had set in place. Court today has imposed fine on the dog lovers who obstruct those things, which is a kind of, because all animal lovers won't have that kind of resources or assets to do that. But definitely everyone has to adhere by the court, and they have to follow the Supreme Court's order. And it is very important for animal lovers also to understand that we have to coexist between the humans who don't like animals, who like animals. So we have to make them aware of such things, and education is very important. That is what I feel. And definitely with the rabies cases, it will go down if it is implemented properly. The last time also, it was the failure of the municipality. So right now, the municipal have to take a stand, and they have to make sure that they do CNRV, that is catch, neuter, vaccinate, and sterilize properly, so that uh, uh, you know these things doesn't happen in the future, and we don't have to go to the court for a matter of a dog issue.